Pro Stock Motorcycles at the Cup here this year. Here comes a rematch of our final from Vegas. Steve Johnson.
It's not a rematch.
Steve Johnson coming up. He says it's not a rematch. He's getting ready to take on Angie Smith. Well, it is a rivalry, and not just between these two riders, but also between makes. That's a Suzuki 4-cylinder machine taking on a V-twin EBR Buell. We're going to talk all about it throughout this video, and maybe we'll see a 200-mile-an-hour pass. Stay with us. Guys, Steve Johnson, he's been pro stock motorcycle racing since 1987. Nobody more veteran than him out there. The S&S V-twin motors can be bigger, they make more torque, but the Suzukis rev a whole lot higher. We'll get into cost difference and more. Dream season for Angie Smith. She goes 200 miles an hour, wins the final race of the year. Her husband wins his 4th NHRA championship. Only problem for Angie yesterday, she had a little problem on the line. Looking to avoid that. Let's take you back. Oh, Angie goes for a wild ride. You okay, Angie?
Yeah, I'm good.
Fortunately, Angie was okay, and that sets up this mega rivalry matchup between Steve Johnson and Angie Smith. Certainly no love lost between these two camps. They've had their war of words in the past. And it's another showcase of 4 cylinders versus 2. Which side are you on? Two very distinct engine platforms. The V-twins can be 160 cubic inches. That's about 2,600 cc's. They do make more torque. As we said, the Suzuki's rev higher. They're limited, though, to 1,800 cc's roughly. Oh, and Angie's on a pass here. She digs in, looking for a 200-mile-an-hour run. Top end of the racetrack, Angie 687, 197. Let's take another look. Problems for the veteran Steve Johnson. Angie shrugged off her issues, and she was gone. Congratulations, Team Smith. Mr. 4-time champ, 687. How you feel about that one?
Not bad. I was wanting to see 80 or 79, but we'll go back and tune it up some more.
Congratulations. Let's take another look. The Smiths are on fire. This racetrack's been very tricky. It's a much stickier prep than we're used to at the NHRA races. Didn't bother Matt Smith. He put the tune in it. Almost goes 200 miles an hour. Impressive. Boy, Matt Smith Racing is just red hot. They are on fire. Everybody up here loving the Pro Stock motorcycles, that's for sure. What a treat this year. Get up close and personal with Pro Stock Motorcycle. Let's meet the rest of the field. It's Chris Bostic and Greg Underdahl. You ready to lay one down, Mr. Bostic?
I'm ready. CycleDrag.com.
Well, thank you for the love and the plug. And check this out. We got another 4-cylinder versus 2-cylinder matchup. So far, it's V-twins 1, Suzuki nothing. We'll see if Bostic can change that. And we are dead even off the line. What a drag race. We're locked at the 8th mile mark. Down to the top end. Win light in this one. Give it to the V-twin. A 696 to a 698. Mr. Underdahl.
Yes, sir.
How'd you like that pass?
That's better than the last one. All you do is we keep moving forward.
And here we go. Here comes another V-twin versus Suzuki showdown. Here comes rising Pro Stock motorcycle star David Barron out of Texas. He is on Flyin, Ryan Oehler's brand new motorcycle. This thing is fast. Barron is looking to go full-time on tour in 2021. Alongside Charlie out of White Alligator Racing, problems for him. Barron down track. Here comes Charlie. Can the Suzuki catch him? Both riders off the gas. 745 to a 752, something going away on the red Barron machine, right lane. And here comes one of the hardest working men in the sport, 36-year-old Flyin Ryan Oehler. Won an NHRA race this past season, looking for much more. Joey Gladstone in the other lane, formerly the world's quickest and fastest man on a no-bar bike. Oehler, the V-twin expert, looking for a big run against Joey. Joey with a red light start. We got a great race. Oehler and Gladstone locked. Such competitive racing. Top end, Joey gets there first. Drag race. Flyin, Ryan Oehler Oehler 691, Joey Gladstone 692. Guys, we got a competitive field shaping up at South Georgia Motorsports Park. Who's going to win it all in Pro Stock Motorcycle? Oehler was actually quicker with a 691, and I do believe this has caused some controversy with the nearby wagering crew.
The red light already came on, man. But the red light come on, the race is over. It's already over. You can't race when the red light come on. You already lost.
If you go red, you lose.
This is real action, y'all. This is real action.
If you're wondering what in the world is going on, guys, this happens at drag races. Sometimes some friendly wagers, shall we say. Maybe they had a hot dog on it, maybe they had a cheeseburger on it, trip to the concession stand, maybe a little more. I don't know. Nonetheless, you can tell it must be getting close to Pro Street motorcycle time. Let's check in on these guys, these fearless pilots, turbocharged, street tire animals. More Pro Stock coming, but first this father and son duo, Team Bonitatis. Well, I see the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, does it?
Not too far, anyway.
How proud are you of this young man?
He's done a good job.
Now this couldn't be more different than Pro Stock Motorcycle. Power adders, turbos, street tire, no bar, a whole different sport. 738, no wheelie bar, no slick. And we're going to hand out some awards. There's former Pro Stock Motorcycle racer Tony Mullen, now a 3-time 460 champion, and there's the Spider-Man, Larry McBride. It's a great looking sticker. What's your name, sir?
Dave Boyd from
Where are you
Austin,
from?
Texas.
I love it. Great stickers. And let's get back to it after this track update. Well, Pro Stock Motorcycle fans, moments ago I talked to Tim Kalunchian. He's the crew chief for Jerry Savoie, White Alligator Racing. He said, here's what's going on with the tire spin. He said, this track is just so much different than the prep they're used to. And yes, it's very sticky, it's very tacky. Some pros have called it over prep. Well, and you say, how do you spin the tire with too much VHT? Well, Tim said, look, with all that glue up there, it might grab the tire a certain way, and then if you get any wheel speed at all, you're gonna spin the tire. So that's what they're struggling with, but got to give it to the magician, Matt Smith. He seems to have a handle on it. And the veteran, the 6-time NHRA winner and 20-time finalist, Steve Johnson, is going to take a good, close look at this unusual racing surface to see if he can put the dead-on perfect tune-up in his motorcycle. This is going to be awesome. We've got a captive audience. We've got Pro Stock Motorcycle final qualifying. Who's going to get the #1 spot? Does anybody have anything for Matt Smith's 675, 200-mile-an-hour blast? Let's find out. And it's another Suzuki versus Buells showdown. Let me hit you with some financial information. A Suzuki engine new is about $40,000. A complete bike, about $70,000. An S&S V twin engine is about $45,000, with a complete bike coming in at about $105,000. NHRA will step in when they have to with the rules to maintain parity between these two very unique combinations. And here comes Barron once again on the brand new Flyin Ryan machine, fresh off the dyno. Barron, the owner/senior engineer at Universal Medical Systems. It helps to have a successful business to play in this sport. All the Suzuki out in front in this one. It looks like the 4-cylinder bike may get there first. Yes. 729 to a 737. We got all kind of stuff going on. We got new riders trying out new bikes, and we got Joey Gladstone and Steve Johnson coming up. This should be a very entertaining tilt. Johnson's changed the tune-up quite a bit here with his crewman, Jock Irvin Allen. See if they can get down the racetrack. When this motorcycle goes, it's fast. Oh, Johnson blows the tire away as that Suzuki revs to the moon. Gladstone on a pass, top end. Nice solid run for Joey G.
682, and unfortunately something went wrong on Steve Johnson's machine. Tough one. Tough one, man. Remember, this is out of the NHRA season, out of budget, really. Let's hope these guys didn't tear anything up that's going to cost them significant dollars. So you think it's maybe just breaking the tire loose?
Yep, 3 times. Wow. Q2, 3, and 4. Had a good pull the first run, but I don't know what's going on.
Tough break there. Let's see what Mike Mullaney thinks happened.
Was that spinning the tire?
Trying to rotate the earth.
Steve is going for that home run.
Oh yeah, he's sending it. Sending it.
What is your name, sir?
Joe,
What do you ride?
06 Harley,
Where are you from?
Cleveland, Ohio,
You watch Cycle Drag?
all the time.
You the man.
Bostic and Flyin Ryan. Flyin Ryan works about 15 hours a day. If he's not busy with his heating and cooling company, he is on the dyno, tuning his V-twin. He's been racing since he was 16 years old. Chris Bostic stepped away from the sport for 15 years, but now he's back. Oehler nails a light. Bostic trying to sneak around him, top end of the racetrack, getting there first. 692, Oehler.
How about that one for Flying Ryan?
Yeah, we'll take it.
Did what you wanted to?
Not really, but we're going to Barron.
I've been told it takes a near perfect run to go 200 miles an hour. These V-twins make about 400 horsepower at the crank, about 330 at the rear wheel. And I don't know, Mark's bike, I was going to say, didn't sound quite right. He spins the tire hard. Angie's on a pass, top end of the racetrack. Angie, 681.
Wow. Left lane spins the tire. Angie goes 681. She's coming close to hubby Matt. Wow. What a run for Angie. Congratulations. Team Matt Smith Racing, they are on fire.
Let's take another look at this remarkable run. Mark spins the tire hard, but Angie plants and is on a pass. These V-twins rev to about 10,000 RPMs. They have billet cases, billet heads. Angie plants and goes and just misses that lofty 200 mile an hour mark on this pass.
Matt, what'd you see there?
Spun the tire too much and low, or it ran faster, but good pass. She made a good run, and we're all right, 1 and 2.
There you go. What's your name, sir?
Kyle,
Where
Fulgham,
are you from?
Adel, Georgia.
And who do we have here?
My son, John Thomas.
You guys watch Cycle Drag?
He does every day.
There you go. Appreciate you.
We thank everybody so much for watching and continuing to share, and now it's time for something special. The 4-time champ looking to put a big number on the board. He will oppose Joey Gladstone, 2 incredibly fast V-twins ready to get it on. And there's Mike Mullaney, formerly of Team Vance and Hines, working hard as always. Great job, Mike.
Gotta help the brothers out.
Joey Gladstone getting in the proper mental zone. And here he comes on the Denso Red Rocket. One of the best riders, one of the best tuners in the game today. And I can tell you, Matt Smith has done so much in his career aside from Pro Stock Motorcycle. Used to run the category known as Top Eliminator with a 7-inch slick. Used to run an Outlaw Pro Street. This man has so much experience, so many laps. He's the son of the legend, Tricky Ricky Smith. It's an awful lot of experience. But the question is, can Matt find the correct tune-up for this racetrack, which is very different than the tracks he's used to out on the NHRA Tour? Certainly not his first rodeo at an independent race. Smith with a great hole shot. He plants. He is gone. Top end of the racetrack, 201.
72-201.
We gotta take a second look. We told you at the beginning of this video we were gonna try to go 200. Smith betters that, nails the tune-up, dead on. Great job of riding. 201 miles an hour. Unbelievable. Will we see 202 and 203? What's Angie think?
Angie, 672.
Yeah.
201.
You better tune my bike up, that's all I got to say.
I was gonna say, how you gonna deal with that?
Oh, wow. I'm protesting him. I'm protesting him.
Put the bottle on there.
Wow. Wow, nice sticker. I love it. Are you girls twins? Oh my gosh, do you ladies watch Cycle Drag?
We do.
Thank you so much, I appreciate it. Thanks so much, guys. Remember, please give this video a like if you like it. Make sure you're subscribed. Get one friend who does not yet know about us to subscribe, and we will continue. You know, if there's anything fast motorcycles, we are in. Cycle Drag rolls on. Here's another video for you guys. Check it out and enjoy.